Good morning. It is Thursday, August 23rd, 2012. I'm Lindsay Paramore.
I'm Whitney Singleton, school counselor.
And we're here with today's TOPS announcements. Don't forget, school is closed tomorrow. So if you want to log in and go ahead and catch up on some work, you can do that. Or if you want to get ahead, go ahead and do that too. Nominations for school mascot also need to be turned in by tomorrow. A new announcement that we have that's posted on the website, if you received an email about taking an accreditation test, they need to be completed by Monday, August 27th at 4 p.m. Please go ahead and complete those tests as soon as possible. Whitney?
Okay, the deadline to turn in all documents is Monday, August 27th. We have to have these documents for the State Department of Tennessee, and we have some cue cards to help us show you what documents we need. Here we go. We need a copy of your birth certificate. Next, we need a copy of your Social Security card. Next, we need a Tennessee immunization record, which is required for public schools, and you can get that through your doctor's office or the health department, but you should call ahead of time. Next, proof of residency. This could be a bill with your address on it, just something that would match your enrollment form. And then finally, we need a transcript or a record from your last school. And this is important to help us for placing you in the right classes. And again, we hate to bug you over these documents, but we have to have them for the State Department. So the deadline is Monday, August 27th. So I'm not going to be sending out an email telling you what we need. When we were beginning the enrollment process and moms and dads or guardians, we were emailing back and forth of what was required and what we had and what we needed. You'll need to go back through those emails and just check and see if I put on there that we needed something, because I'm not going to resend emails out to everybody. That should be in an email in your files from me. So you want to check that. And to put things into perspective, we went back and looked through our files, and out of 45 student files that we have 18 files that are incomplete. And either that means we need a Social Security card copy or a shot record, or we might just need records from the past school. And we've had some good luck with getting those records, and then some schools were not having very much success. So it might mean that we need your assistance in obtaining that record from your student's last school. The next announcement is about IEPs and 504s. If you have an IEP or 504, please send me a quick email just to remind me of that, to make sure that I have the documentation that I need. I've had one parent do this so far, and what I want to emphasize to you is that I don't want to miss anything and not provide you with the services that you need, but if I don't have the information, then we will miss something. The other thing that I wanted to mention about IEPs is that if you would like to sit tight and not send us your IEP, like I've had students in the past who have enrolled in school and maybe they're coming to a new school and they think, I don't want to have my IEP. I want to see if I can make it through this semester or this year without it. I would encourage you, if you are one of those students and you're thinking that you would consider letting us have your IEP and keep it up to date in case we need it, because if they expire, then we could have to go through the whole process of testing again, which can take up to 6 months, which would be not good. And the other reason why is when you're a junior and you're senior, you're taking your AC test. If you have an IEP that notes on it that you can get extended testing time or certain accommodations for testing, your IEP has to be current in order to receive those accommodations. So I would urge you to let us have it if you feel comfortable with that. There again, if you have an IEP or 504 and we do not know about it, we cannot give you the accommodations that you need. And keep in mind that your accommodations for an online institution would be different than going to brick and mortar. So we'll have to tailor those IEPs or 504s to this learning environment. If you feel like you need an IEP or 504, please contact me about that too. I know I've had some communication with some people on all of these matters, but I want to try to stay current. We're getting so much information in our office, and this is just really important to me and to us that we honor those. And my email address is singletonw@btcs.org. I've had a change in email address. I should have made a little flashcard for that for Lindsay to hold up, but I don't have one. So it's singletonw@btcs.org, and you guys can email me at that address or at the one that we have been using, which is whitneywsingleton@gmail.com. I think that's all the announcements I have, Lindsay. What about you?
All right, well, that's it for me. Thank you so much, Whitney, for joining
thanks
us.
for having me. You guys have a great long weekend.
See you on Monday.